Afrobeat news. So guys, here let's talk about this one. You have the one and only Drake himself, the sixth god himself, in an interview revealing how the One Dance song came about. And interestingly, Drake might have spun the story in his favor to make himself look better than, he actually is. So, according to Drake, he had the beats before meeting Wizkid and them collaborating on the song, which in actuality that's not really the case, because if you go through and look at the production credit on that song, you realize that Wizkid in-house producer Saz on the beat was, involved in the making of One Dance. Then also you have Wizkid, very close friend and South African producer DJ Morphorisa was involved in producing One Dance as well. And in fact, the true story is that Morphorisa was the one largely responsible. Like 80% of the work was Morphorisa's work. The foundation of the beat and everything you hear, the tempo and melody was mostly, the tempo was mostly Morphorisa. And that's why he was the first person to have leaked the original version of One Dance with just Wizkid vocals on it. Anyway, with that said, guys, let's pay a listen to what Drake had to say about One Dance coming together. Roll it.
And he was like, all right, cool. And, I had the beat for a while. I was trying to figure it all out. And yeah, at that time I had met Wizkid through Skepta, because we did a remix of one of Wizkid's songs together.
It's dope.
Yeah. And it just kind of all really fell into place naturally. And when it was all said and done, it was one of those moments, much like Hotline Bling. I just didn't really know how people were going to feel about it. And that was part of the reason why I dropped Pop Style along with it, because I was kind of like almost nervous, like, man, I don't, like, this is so different. Let me just make sure I drop a rap record so people know I'm still on my shit. And I remember Boy Wonder had walked into the studio one night, and he had heard One Dance. And he just looked at me and he's like, yo, that's going to be the biggest song of your career to date. And I was like, come on, man. It's like, I don't, that's a lot to say, like, we hope it does well. But, and yeah, he was right. And he was right. And it was just, I think it was the perfect marriage of a lot of things. So many thank yous to Kyla for just being, so supportive. She came out to like South Africa and shot a movie with us for the song. And of course, Wizkid doing his thing, and and just the entire UK for just supporting it, and the world for being open to listening to it. I love that tempo, I love that cadence, those melodies. That's the music that makes me happy in life. So it was great to be able to just to make something like that, and to shine light on a song from the UK that deserves it, because that is truly a classic. So, Skepta was obviously the first guy I linked with, and our teams clicked, our vision clicked. He brought the Wizkid record to me, we did it, and,
I think that was one of the dopest tracks as well. I think, again, talking about the whole international thing, I think, I ain't going to try and pronounce it. But
we don't want to butcher it.
But it's I think Skepta did one of his hottest verses, and the way that it was like the conscious thing that he was saying.
Guys, what do you think about Drake's revelation on how One Dance came about? And also, not to discredit Drake though, some of his producers also work on the tune. People like 40, Drake's very close friend and personal in-house producer. You also had somebody called 1985, a Canadian producer as well. These guys, they actually worked on the tune. They were the ones responsible for having, Kyla vocals up there, for pretty much making Wizkid a background vocal in the song as well. These guys are the ones that did that. The finishing touches of the song, what came out, these guys that did that. But most of the foundational work, the structure, the tempo, and everything that you hear that makes it, Afrobeats kinda, Morphorisa, and then Saz. But guys, again, tell me your opinion, and also guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, as well as turn on post notification. And before I forget, in case you have a song to promote, your musician and artist, a producer yourself, and you want to promote your song, don't forget guys to link me up by DMing me. Link to my Insta page is in the description down below, or you can directly email me via the email on your screen. I'm out now, guys. Peace.